welcome to the NFC Division or Conference Quarterfinals, Round 1. Minnesota Vikings and San Francisco 49ers. Going to take a look at those two teams, the standings. Actually, first we'll see what they did in the regular season. So, Minnesota Vikings played against Green Bay Packers, which was my team, of course, and I beat them 32-10. Now, the San Francisco 49ers, we've seen them play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The 49ers beat them 9-0. Pretty low score. Okay, I had a little controller port issue there. Okay, the Vikings record 8-8. They're the only team in the league that made the playoffs with a 500 record. 6th seed team, San Francisco 49ers were the 3rd seed team, winning their division, 13-3 record. So, here we go. Not sure how many games I'm going to do tonight. I plan on getting on my Wii and checking out some games to download. I also want to find out how many Wii points I have on there. I don't remember. It's been a while since I downloaded some games. Maybe tomorrow after work I might stop and get another Wii card so I can download some more games. Pretty much downloaded all the games that I like, but there's a lot of games on there that I've never played before. You know, I wish they had YouTube back like over 20 years ago, about maybe 24 years ago. So that's when I used to rent Nintendo games all the time. So that'd be pretty cool. I could rent games every week, games I never played, and just do uploads on them. I'm only 12 years old at the time. I probably wouldn't have been able to figure out YouTube. Actually, I probably would have, because I was always pretty good at figuring things out, especially when I was younger. And also as I get older, some of these things get tougher to figure out, but when it came to like electronics and stuff, I never had the patience to read instruction booklets, so I'd always just play around with it and usually kind of figure it out. Okay, the Minnesota Vikings don't have a quarterback. They've got a generic name, Zero Vikings. Said rosters as accurate as August of '93. They should have just went with the rosters of the season before, so that way every team's got a player on their team. teams that both, I believe they were both in the playoffs in the last game. Take a look at that. So yeah, the Minnesota Vikings, both these teams got beat by the Packers, my team, last season. I beat them both in the playoffs. Round 1, I beat the Vikings 44-14. Round 2, I beat the 49ers 35-28. And I got beat by the Giants in the NFC Championship 38-28. Giants went on to win the Super Bowl against Houston, and this season the Giants didn't even make the playoffs. Okay, that'd be a penalty. I'll tackle them after they already called a touchback. This game doesn't have penalties. I believe John Madden games, football games, I'm pretty sure those do have penalties in them. While I'm getting a week card tomorrow, I'm also going to check out other used video games out there, see if they got any NES, Super NES. I'm getting to the point where I really don't like getting cartridges anymore for the NES because I keep having problems with them working, even in my Retron 3. Like Maniac Mansion was a game that I never had any problems with. And the last time I tried playing it, just could not get it to work. Super Nintendo games don't seem to have quite as many problems, but still, sometimes they don't work. I usually clean my games too every time I get them. Okay, that pass was a little too high. But what I'll do is just take a Q-tip, dip it in alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and I'll go across the pins really good inside the game. I'll go like front to back, back and forth, across every single pin. I'll flip the Q-tip around to the dry side and make sure it's all dried off. So if you blow in them, all you're doing is blowing moisture in them from your mouth. The moisture's really not that good for them. Alcohol is the best for them either, but I haven't really had any serious problems using alcohol. Ammonia might actually be better. Ammonia is a cleanser. So actually dipping a Q-tip in Windex might work too, but I'm not going to give any guarantees. That's one good thing about the Wii. You download games, you don't have to worry about them not working. The sad thing is, I ordered so many Nintendo cartridges where those same games can be found on the Wii. Like, I believe Double Dribble's on there. Yeah, Blades of Steel. I have quite a few sports games, I believe. Konami games especially. And also, now that I think of it, there's a lot of Konami games on the Wii. Now, I must say I'm surprised that Tecmo Bowl is on the Wii, but I don't think any of the other Tecmo football games are. Tecmo Bowl is probably the worst, though. The original is probably the worst one. You couldn't do full seasons like we're seeing here. Didn't have like playoff brackets or anything. There is one game I did download but we haven't seen. That was Sim Earth. The reason we haven't seen it because I tried playing it and I had absolutely no clue what to do. So that'd be like a 5-second video of frustration for me if I did that. So maybe I can check it out on the computer and find out exactly how I'm supposed to play the game. Maybe it's more fun, but anyways, there's the halftime. Pretty tough game. Minnesota's leading in yards in rushing yards, 30 to -5. But as far as passing, 49ers lead at 75-0. Minnesota's got more first downs, 3-2. So 49ers are only up 3-0. This could be a close game. The Vikings could actually make a comeback. I was watching a pretty interesting video this morning. There's a angry video game nerd, also known as James the Nintendo Nerd, did a pretty good video about Nintendo versus Sega, and I thought that was a really good video. Especially part 2. It starts getting more into detail about all the differences between the Nintendo and Sega. Now, I never owned any Sega products when I was younger. I had Nintendo, Super Nintendo, I had the Game Boy. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because Nintendo was more popular than Sega. Most of my friends had Nintendo products, so that's why I went with them. From what I see, I guess I'm lucky though, because it looks like most of the Nintendo games are better than the Sega games. There were some Sega games, I guess, that were better than Nintendo's. Like certain games you see on both Nintendo and Sega. I guess there were some games that were better. I think like this Michael Jackson game. They had it on both Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. I guess the Genesis version was much better. I've never played either one of them. I think I've seen both of them played though on YouTube. I know for sure I've seen Necro VMX play one of them. The Sega Genesis one. I'm not sure about the Super Nintendo one though. Big catch. First down. Red 24. Got wide open in the end zone. I think he's too much time. Would have thrown a little bit earlier. I got to him. So Joe Montana must have retired around this time, like before this game, because he's not in the game, and I don't think he played for anyone else after the 49ers. Got Steve Young as a quarterback now. Whoops. Well, we still got a pretty close game here. All it could take is one really good play for the Vikings. That is not a good play. That is the worst rushing play. Lost the yard out there. He spent more time behind the line of scrimmage than is necessary. They do it again. Oh, that's a passing play though, so it's not too bad. I think they still spent more time behind the line of scrimmage on that play than they spent past it, but at least they picked up some yards. That's just stupid. Yeah, they picked up 10 yards and got the first down, but all that time they spent running behind the line of scrimmage, that's probably another 15 or 20 yards that they could have gained. They should have thrown it to the guy on the left, further upfield, on the quarterback's left. Yeah, see, I'm not really cheering for anyone in this game. I just kind of like to see it get tied up. Although I'd hate to see a game go into like multiple overtimes. So now they're going to punt, so yeah, the Vikings could have had a good chance at this game, but okay. If you can kick it that far right down the middle, you probably would have been better off to go for a field goal. Actually, I probably would have missed the field goal, but for some reason the punters seem to be better kickers than the kickers. That is so annoying. Fourth and 10, they're going to punt. So the Vikings have one last shot here. And the whole team's still going to tackle him. One 49er player got thrown right through the fence. Whoops. Yeah, the Vikings are just failing all over the place here. Keep doing those stupid plays that waste time. It's no wonder why they don't have any points. Maybe the Vikings just do not deserve to win the game. could have easily had many opportunities to score. Got one in a row. So it looks like the 49ers are going to have a 3-0 victory. Oh, they might score one more time before the end of the game. The last game was 9-0 victory. And this one's 3-0 victory. So 49ers are scoring out all the points they need just to win it. 2 shutouts. Both games we've seen the 49ers play were a shutout, so take a look at the rushes. Minnesota had 13 rushes for 17 yards. 49ers had 12 rushes for 45 yards. That's because most of the Minnesota Vikings rushing attempts, they spent more time behind the line of scrimmage than they spent past it, so they lost a lot of yards there. Passing yards, 49ers dominated 131 yards to 29. They led on first down 7-5. Take a look at the runs. Carter had 5 runs for 6 yards. Waters had the run 7 times for 28 yards. Steve Young had 54% completion for 131 yards. QB Vikings had 15% completion, terrible, for 29 yards and threw an interception. I wonder if that interception counts towards his completion percentage as a completion or an incompletion. Technically, it was a completed pass just to the wrong team. Anyways, receivers, we got Jerry Rice had 2 completions for 71 yards. And I believe that is Chris Carter, 1 completion for 24 yards. So overall, the 49ers dominated the game and only won it 3-0. Let's take a look at the 49ers play the Dallas Cowboys next game. The 49ers are going to have to step it up a notch if they're going to want to win that game. I have a feeling Dallas is going to crush them. Anyways, next game is going to be San Diego Chargers playing against the Buffalo Bills. Take a look at the rest round 2. The Kansas City Chiefs playing against the Houston Oilers. Some pretty interesting matchups. Chiefs looked pretty good the last game. The Houston Oilers looked good all season, so that's going to be a pretty good game. Chargers and the Bills. Chargers won. Both the Bills and Chargers won the division. Let's take a look at. No, the Chargers did not win the division. Chargers were a wild card team. The Chiefs won the division. Bills are 12-4, so Bills should win that game. In the NFC, we got the Saints barely beat the Redskins 14-10. We're going to see them playing against me and the Packers. I should beat them. At least I hope so. I think I have already played them this season. Let's take a look on here. Having a hard time finding them on the schedule, but yes, I did play them. And I beat them 37-7 in the regular season. So if I could do the same here in the playoffs, it would be pretty cool. Then we got the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. 49ers, I think, are going to get wasted by the Cowboys, but so anyways, that was round 1. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video, which possibly might be tonight, but probably not. It's probably going to be tomorrow or Saturday. So see you in the next video.